All right, day one, updated games 2026 KPX. So we have 3 stations. We are going to do it based on age. So kindergarten, first and second, third and fourth, fifth and sixth. They're going to be 3 separate groups. One group will be at each station. All 6 colors will be at each station at all times. So when we start, this may be kindergarten, first and second, or maybe third and fourth, and then you're going to take your entire group when we call the time to the next section. What I would recommend doing is the hype leader, say you're the hype leader for green. You may be assigned to kindergarten, first and second, so you may start here. When you go to the next section, you'll want to stick with your kindergarten, first and second as they progress, so that way you can just always be with the same group. Okay? So, this first game, we've done it before. It is going to be the over-under water relay with buckets. So one bucket is going to be full of water, one bucket's going to be empty. These little lines are the team members. So there's going to be a sponge. You pick up the sponge full of water, pass it over your head. The first person passes it over their head. Second person grabs it, passes it between their legs. Third person grabs it, passes it over their head all the way to this bucket. Last person squeezes the water into this bucket. Last person that squeezed that water into the bucket is going to then run up to the start, put the sponge into the bucket, and then pass it back. It's going to be a rotating game. And that is just going to go until you're out of time. If you fill up a bucket, if you fill up this bucket, we're going to pour it out, count it as a point. You're going to start on the next bucket. If you empty this bucket, we're going to have another bucket ready to go. Okay? So after the 10 minutes, you're going to hear a whistle or some sort of sound, and you're going to know to take them to the next station. So the next station is exactly what we did last year. It is 16 volleyball. Okay? The way that this is going to be scored is in negative points. So red hits it into blue's section. Blue does not volley it. Hits the ground. That's a negative point for blue. Okay? Now that's given, red gets it actually inbounds. If red hits it way over here, that's a negative point for red. So this is exactly how we did it last year. Nothing is different. Third game, this is a new one, still the potato. The teams are going to be surrounding this pool that is going to have water and chunks of pool noodles in it. Okay? When we say go, they're going to run and try to grab one of the pool noodles and get them outside of the circle. But there's going to be guards around the pool with pool noodles. They're going to be whacking the kids. If a kid gets whacked, they got to run back and they got to try it again. Okay? It doesn't matter what color pool noodle they grab. They can grab any pool noodle, run it outside the circle. If they run it outside the circle, that's a point for their team. We're going to have the guards here, and we're also going to have referees. So if a kid gets hit, hopefully, if they're not mature enough to say they got hit, then one of the refs are going to call them. So you might have to help, hype leaders and whack leaders, you might have to help keep an eye on that as well. So it's going to be just like previous years where we shift every 10 minutes. So you'll hear a sound and everyone's going to shift. Like I said, it'll be completely age-based. So all 6 teams should be at all 3 stations all the time. Okay? So that's pretty much it for day 1. If you have any questions or comments about these games, keep it to yourself. I'm joking. You can text us and ask. And that's pretty much it.